Hey yogis, Nin from Nin Yoga here. Today we have a perfect intermediate wake-up practice for promoting strength, power and courage. So get into something comfortable, pop onto your mat and let's get started.
Welcome friends. We're now going to begin at the top of our mat, feet hip width apart, spine straight. Lift your hands up to the sky, palms facing each other, and just breathe. Bringing your palms together and bend your head and neck slightly backwards. So just breathe deeply into your chest, opening up your heart. Into Crescent Mountain. Take one more breath and slowly and with control, bringing your palms down to the earth. Bending your knees if you need to. Maybe bending one knee, your right knee, and pressing down through your left heel. And then swapping it around. Bending your left knee and pressing through your right heel. And then just pedal there. Getting a nice stretch into the calves. And then just bringing both heels to the mat. And hang in a standing forward fold. Inhaling, bringing your palms up to your shins, straight back, and then bringing your palms again down to the mat. And then from here, keeping your palms either side of your feet. Step back into plank. Feet hip width apart and engage your navel, pressing down through the palms. And then we'll take a vinyasa. So bending your elbows in towards the ribs. Lowering your chest to the mat. Lower down so that your chest, chin and forehead come onto the mat. And then come up into a baby cobra, stretching out through the chest, and then exhale into a downward facing dog. From here, step or hop to the front of your mat. Into standing forward fold. Come into halfway fold. And then exhale down to the mat. Bring your hands down to the mat. And then inhale and come up vertebra by vertebra into mountain pose, Tadasana. Inhale, bringing palms above your head. And then bringing the palms down to the mat. and step back with your left foot and come into a high lunge. Make sure your right leg is centered at a 90-degree angle. And from here, opening your chest and opening your arms beside you into a cactus pose. And then from here, inhale, stretching out through your chest, feeling a nice stretch on your left thigh, and bring your arms to the center so that your forearms touch each other. And then open the chest into cactus pose again. And then exhale and close the arms. And from here, bringing the palms beside your right foot, step back into plank and take a vinyasa. Lowering down with your belly, chest and chin to the mat, and then push up into baby cobra. And from here, bringing booty towards your heels, step back into a downward facing dog. Beautiful. From here, lift your right leg up to the sky and come into a three-legged dog. Just find your balance here. And then bend your right knee and let it drop out over your body so that you open up your hips. And from here, bringing your right leg back up so that your hips are squared, and straighten out your right leg, and then bringing your right knee towards your chest, and then pushing back up into a three-legged dog. Nice. And then taking that again and bringing your knee towards your chest, pushing through the palms, and then back into your three-legged dog. And take that one last time. Stretch up and straighten your right leg, and then bring your right knee towards your chest, and then pressing back up into a three-legged dog. From here, bring your right leg right through so that it's between your palms. Bend your right knee at a 90-degree angle, making sure your knee is stacked directly over your ankle, and pressing down into your left foot and going into a crescent lunge. Straightening up your torso and bringing your palms together and slightly bending your torso backwards. Inhale, exhale, bringing your palms down to the mat and stepping back into a standing forward fold. And from here we'll take that on the other side. Inhale, coming up halfway, straightening spine, looking forward. Exhale, and this time step back with your right leg and bend your left knee at a 90-degree angle. And once you've found your center, opening up the arms to the side into cactus pose. And then bringing your forearms to meet at the front and touch each other. And then opening back up into cactus pose. And then take that again one more time. Inhale, bring the palms and forearms together. And opening up into cactus pose. And then we'll take a vinyasa. So bring your palms to each side of your left foot. Step back into plank, feet hip width apart. Engage your navel. Make sure your body's in a straight line. And then slowly start to bend your elbows so that they bend in towards your chest and your ribs. And come down to the mat, pelvis, stomach, heart, chin and forehead. And then press up into baby cobra. Inhale, exhale, and from here we'll take a downward facing dog. So bring your booty back towards your heels into child's pose before tucking the toes under and stepping back into downward facing dog. Inhale. From here, bringing your left leg up towards the sky into three-legged dog. And bending your left knee and letting it fall towards the right, so that you're opening up your hips here. It's beautiful. And then from here, bringing your left leg so that the hips are squared to the front of the mat, straightening up your left leg and bringing it down towards the chest. Then pushing back up into a three-legged dog. And we'll take that again, straightening up the leg and then taking it down towards the chest. Straightening the left leg again into a three-legged dog and then bringing the left knee towards the chest. And then straightening up the left leg again into our final three-legged dog. Just finding your center here, anchoring yourself into the mat. And then step forward with your left leg into a high lunge. Making sure that your left knee is above your left ankle and pressing down with your right foot. Inhale, bringing your chest up straight, and we'll take a crescent lunge. So just bringing your palms together and bending, arching your spine so that we take a crescent lunge. Inhale, breathing through the legs, breathing through the hips. Take our final inhale here, bringing our palms down to the mat into a standing forward fold. Inhaling, lifting halfway. Exhaling down to a forward fold. And then slowly, vertebra by vertebra, standing up back into mountain pose. And from here, we'll inhale, bringing the palms up above you, straightening the spine. Exhale, bringing the palms down to the mat, so they're beside your feet, and then step back into a downward facing dog. And from here, lifting up your right leg to the sky into a three-legged dog very briefly, then bending the right knee and bringing your right leg over towards the left. We're then going to slowly and with control, once you've got your balance here, bring your right foot down all the way to the ground, opening up our chest to the sky as we take a flipped dog or a wild thing. Stretching out through your chest, stretching out, opening the palm, lifting your pelvis up. And then we're going to bring our seated area down to the mat and sit on the mat in this pose. Inhale, and we're going to open back up into our wild thing. And then we're going to come bringing our pelvis back down to the mat and sit once again. Before coming back up into our final flip dog. And then bringing our palm back over towards the right side of the mat. And bringing our leg back over. And we'll take a downward facing dog. And from here, just find your center again. Well done. And we're going to step forward into a lunge. Making sure that your right knee is above your ankle. And then tucking your left foot under, left toes under, and we'll come up into a high lunge. And begin to then straighten out your right knee and come into a peaceful warrior. And then we're going to take a extended side angle pose. So bring your forearm, your right forearm down to your right thigh and begin to bend your right knee and lift your left arm over your head. Extend to side angle pose. And then from here, slowly and with control, straightening up your right leg and bringing your right arm towards your shin, or if it's available, down to the ground. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. Taking an inhale and an exhale, and then we're going to bend the right knee and come into our warrior two pose. Find your center here, straightening the spine, keeping the shoulders away from the ears and looking out towards your right palm. Pressing down through your left heel, you should feel a stretch in your left leg. And from here, we're going to bring our palms so that each side of our right foot and step back into downward facing dog. Pedaling it out here, bringing your chest towards your thighs, and we're going to take a three-legged dog before taking our wild thing. So lift up this time with your left leg up to the sky and open your hips. So bend your left knee towards the right. And from here, with control, and once you're anchored down, bring your left foot towards the floor on the right side and open up your chest into a wild thing. And you should stretch out with your palm in your chest, opening up your left palm towards the sky. And from here, begin to bend your knee and come into a seated position. Just taking an inhale here and then pushing up back into a flip dog. Inhale here and then come back to seated. And try, if you can, to bring your left palm out in front of you. And then opening back up into a flip dog. Taking a final inhale here, and then bringing your left leg back over your chest, back over towards the right hand side of the mat, then bringing your left palm around back over so that it comes down on the mat, and take a downward facing dog. And from here, stepping forward this time with your left leg, making sure that you find your balance in a 90-degree angle, with your left knee bent, and just take a low lunge. Tucking your right toes under, then pushing up into a high lunge. Inhale, and then we're going to come up into a peaceful warrior. So straighten the left knee, bringing your right arm down towards the right thigh and bringing your left palm up to the sky and looking up in peaceful warrior. Inhale. Breathing deeply, finding your power, and then bringing your forearm down towards your left thigh, and we'll take extended side angle pose, stretching over with your right arm. Ground down here, and then begin to straighten your left knee and bringing your forearm off the thigh and bringing your left hand down towards your left shin, or if it's available, down to the floor. Opening your chest and looking up towards your palm. Opening the chest again, bringing your shoulder blades together, triangle Trikonasana pose. inhale, breathing deeply, begin to bend your left knee to a 90-degree angle, bringing the palms parallel to the mat. Bringing your shoulder blades together, your ears away from your shoulders, and we'll take a warrior two. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful, my friends. And then bringing the palms back down to this either side of your left foot, and we'll take a downward facing dog. Pedaling out, find your center, and we'll take a final vinyasa. So from your downward facing dog, turn to plank pose, straightening up through your spine, engaging your navel, and then slowly hovering down, bringing your belly to the mat, your chest, your chin, and then pushing up into cobra, bending through your spine. And from here, we'll come back into child's pose. Welcoming the courage, strength, love, and good energy that we've gained from this practice. Knowing that that energy will strengthen and protect you for the day. And sending out gratitude to all that you've gained through this practice, and sending out kindness and gratitude to others around you for the day. Taking an inhale and an exhale, sinking down into the mat, unclenching your jaw, and focus on the mat here and now and how you'll make your day a courageous and kind day. And from here, coming back into a seated pose, crossing your legs in front of you, straightening your spine, and bring your palms together, bringing your thumb towards your forehead, and we bow and we say Namaste. Thank you so much for this practice. Please don't be afraid to give it a thumbs up. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to subscribe, where you can find a range of videos at your convenience in your own home. Thank you again. I wish you love and kindness. Have a good day. Namaste.